spoke about that he shouldn't have.
Oh.
Because it's a time and a place for everything. I'm not gonna say he's right and I'm not gonna say he's wrong. You know, but it's so crazy. When he spoke about it, I could have easily came out and said, yeah, you spoke about it. I ain't have to say nothing.
I want to come out and try to fool you. And the Dum Dum of the Day award goes to Manny Pacquiao.
Look, I'm one of those people that say, you know what? Manny Pacquiao should retire. But it's not because he's old. It's because he got nothing left to prove.
Floyd Mayweather has never been one to hold back his thoughts, especially when it comes to his longtime rival Manny Pacquiao. After new training footage surfaced of the 46-year-old Pacquiao hitting the mitts and showcasing his trademark speed, Mayweather was quick to respond. He looks slow. The undefeated boxing legend remarked, sparking fresh debate among fans about whether the Filipino icon still has what it takes in the ring, with talk of a possible exhibition match or comeback bout swirling. Mayweather's blunt reaction has only added fuel to the fire.
Manny Pacquiao is negotiating with Barrios to fight at 147. No tears. I haven't heard one tear. So guess what? Since we know that Mario Barrios and Manny Pacquiao has been in serious negotiations, let me ask you, is it a good fight? Mario Barrios versus Tank Davis at 147. Yes, it is. That fight was a struggle, and if Mario Barrios wasn't weight drained with the rehydration clause at 140, think about 147, Tank going up from 135 to 147. Yeah, y'all, no, shoe program. Because Mario Barrios was winning every round leading up right before he got knocked down. You fight Mario Barrios at 147, it may be a different story. I'm not saying that Mario Barrios wins. I'm saying that Mario Barrios is more comfortable at 147, way bigger than Gervonta Tank Davis. What is he, 5'10", 5'11"? All right, Gervonta Tank Davis never only fought at 140 once, never fought at 147. Move up from 135 to 147. Y'all know it's a tough fight.
Understand the weight of Mayweather's comment. One must revisit the rich and complex history between these two iconic fighters. Both dominated the sport in the 2000s and early 2010s, with Pacquiao earning a reputation for his ferocious punching power and relentless pace, while Mayweather built his legacy on untouchable defense and ring intelligence. Their much-anticipated fight took place on May 2nd, 2015. After years of failed negotiations, dubbed the fight of the century, it ultimately disappointed some fans due to its tactical nature and lack of explosive action. Mayweather won by unanimous decision, further cementing his undefeated legacy and asserting that Pacquiao could not solve the defensive puzzle he posed. Even after their clash, the rivalry never cooled off. Pacquiao blamed a shoulder injury for his performance, while Mayweather repeatedly mocked Pacquiao's excuses. Both have since teased a rematch several times, but nothing has materialized yet.
What caused it?
He was holding, so he wouldn't stop. Oh, Floyd was boxing him up. Yeah, so Floyd is just piecing him up. So Floyd, you know, I mean, even at 46, he's the greatest of all time. And this kid is really an MMA fighter. He's a tough guy. He caught Floyd a couple times with some little shots. But mostly he's just getting boxed up, right? Boxed up by literally the greatest boxer of all time. But he was holding on quite a bit and wouldn't let go and was trying to, like, hold and clinch and hit, which is something, like right here, which is something you can do in MMA. So he's protecting himself from Floyd, but he's not letting go. And so Kenny Bayless gets tired of him not listening and not letting go, and he pushes him off, and he says, that's it. I'm stopping this fight. That's it. You won't listen to me? I am calling this fight. So he goes crazy and gets away from Kenny Bayless and just starts wailing punches at Floyd. Look at this. Floyd catches him with a counter right there. Bang!
You fought against Manny Pacquiao, you fought against Floyd Mayweather. On a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being the hardest puncher, what would you rate both fighters?
We all know that Mayweather is not known for a big punch. It stings, it stings, yes. I would have to say they're about the same. You know, it's funny because I didn't feel Pacquiao's punch. He didn't do anything to me, so I didn't really feel his punch. He punched the same. The only difference is that Pacquiao has the ability to really maybe knock you out, but he's got to land that perfect punch. And Pacquiao's more of a, he doesn't have that good timing like Mayweather.
What about speed?
Speed, it's different. It's different speed because Mayweather is a guy who one fast shot, boom. Pacquiao he'll throw 4, 5, 6, 7 punches and fast. I think both guys might be the same. I would have to go with Pacquiao.
In April 2025, footage emerged on social media showing Manny Pacquiao training at Wildcard Gym in Los Angeles under the watchful eye of a longtime trainer Freddie Roach. The clip featured Pacquiao hitting the mitts, working the speed bag, and performing footwork drills. Despite his age, Pacquiao appeared sharp, throwing rapid combinations and demonstrating reflexes that would embarrass most boxers half his age. Fans and boxing analysts alike praised his conditioning, with many commenting that Pacquiao seemed ageless and still dangerous. However, Mayweather wasn't impressed. After being shown the video during a promotional event, Floyd smirked and delivered a cutting remark. "He looked slow. That ain't the same." Manny Mayweather's reaction wasn't surprising to those familiar with his personality throughout his career. He's made a habit of downplaying opponents and delivering cold assessments, sometimes to provoke, other times to assert superiority. But with Pacquiao, the tension is different. It's not just professional, it's deeply personal. Manny Pacquiao, the legendary Filipino boxer and the only 8-division world champion in boxing history, is set to make a remarkable return to the ring at the age of 46 after retiring in 2021 following a unanimous decision loss to Yedenis Yugos. Pacquiao has announced plans to challenge Mario Barrios for the WBC welterweight title in July 2025. This comeback fight is particularly significant as Pacquiao won his first world title, the WBC flyweight championship, in 1998 by knocking out Chachai Sasical in the 8th round.
What's the next fight you're working?
I'm working now.
Where? Oh, you going to New York?
No.
I'm saying. You know, I told someone that he's one of the main coaches here, and they said, "Why is Roberts Gardner a coach?" They thought he was the guy. No, I'm serious. Someone thought that you were the Gardner guy.
Blas?
Yeah, no, someone seriously, one of the boxing reporters. No, Blas. I said, no, he's not. Yeah, of course, he's a legend. Where is he? The firefighter.
They thought I was
Because they saw the videos and they got confused. Oh, Mikey's here. Who's the guy with Mikey? Who's the guy with Mikey? Okay, really quick. Manny Pacquiao. It looks like he's fighting Barrios July 19th. Who wins?
Mario Barrios has rapidly ascended the welterweight ranks, capturing the WBC welterweight title and positioning himself for a high-profile bout against boxing legend Manny Pacquiao. Barrios secured the interim WBC welterweight title with a commanding victory over Yedenis Yugos in September 2023, a fight in which he knocked Yugos down twice and won by unanimous decision. This win was particularly significant as Yugos had previously defeated Pacquiao in 2021, marking the Filipino icon's last professional fight before retirement. Following Terence Crawford's move to the super welterweight division, the WBC elevated Barrios to full champion status. Barrios has since expressed enthusiasm about the possibility of facing Pacquiao, stating, "I'm very excited at the possibility of this fight being made. Manny Pacquiao is a future Hall of Famer, a legend, and someone I looked up to growing up. To share the ring with him would be an honor and a dream come true." Pacquiao, now 46, is set to return to the ring after a 4-year hiatus, aiming to reclaim a world title. Despite concerns about his age and the physical demands of boxing, Pacquiao remains confident in his abilities, citing his 2019 victory over Keith Thurman as evidence of his enduring skill. The matchup between Barrios and Pacquiao represents a clash between youth and experience, with Barrios seeking to solidify his status as a champion and Pacquiao aiming to add another chapter to his storied career. The fight is expected to draw significant attention, blending the excitement of a rising star with the legacy of a boxing legend. The matchup between Manny Pacquiao and Mario Barrios has garnered significant attention within the boxing community, eliciting a range of opinions from experts and fans alike. WBC President Mauricio Sullivan has expressed strong support for the bout, highlighting Pacquiao's legendary status and the precedent of former champions making successful comebacks. Sullivan stated, "I do like the idea very much. I think Pacquiao can beat any fighter or be competitive with any fighter today." This endorsement underscores the WBC's willingness to sanction the fight, recognizing Pacquiao's enduring appeal and competitive spirit. Pacquiao's advisor Sean Gibbons also views the fight as a viable opportunity. He described Barrios as the perfect fighter for Pacquiao, noting that it's a 50 fight, but a very winnable fight for Manny. Gibbons emphasized that Barrios' style could align well with Pacquiao's strengths, suggesting that the matchup is both competitive and favorable for the veteran boxer.
Gibbons here, Manny Pacquiao's right-hand man, advisor, head of MP Promotions. Sean, I know you spent a lot of time with Manny Pacquiao over recent weeks and months. There's a lot of conversations about Manny's comeback. What is the latest that you could offer and the update around the potential matchup with Mario Barrios?
Well, the latest is Manny's fighting an exhibition on 28th in Japan. So, you don't want to really look past that. But if he's successful there, Mario Barrios. We've talked about Conor Benn, which I believe was a great fight. That would have been a tremendous fight. We could have done it in England. We could have done it in the U.S. We could have done it in Riyadh season. But the fact that he wasn't able to come off the suspension, that put the brakes on that. So that brought us to Mario Barrios. He's the WBC world champion. Manny's first belt ever, many years ago, was a WBC belt. So I think it would have been a great story and a very winnable fight for Manny. So, again...
Some viewed Mayweather's comment as a sign of insecurity, suggesting he's trying to maintain his legacy by discrediting Pacquiao's resurgence. Others interpreted it as a fair critique. After all, at 46, no fighter can move like they did in their prime. Former champion Timothy Bradley weighed in, saying, "Look, Floyd's not wrong. Manny has lost a step, but he's still better than most active fighters." While Mayweather has comfortably retired except for a few exhibition bouts against influencers and MMA fighters, Pacquiao has taken a different path. After his 2021 loss to Dennis Yugas, he briefly retired to focus on his political career in the Philippines, but his return to training has prompted rumors of a comeback, whether in a competitive setting or a lucrative exhibition. Athletically, Pacquiao's body has held up remarkably well. He's never been known for an undisciplined lifestyle, and his commitment to conditioning is legendary. Still, reflexes dull with age, and recovery slows. The training footage and Mayweather's reaction have reignited speculation about a rematch. Both fighters have flirted with the idea. In 2018, they met at a music festival in Tokyo and teased fans with a face-off video. Though Floyd has often dismissed the idea publicly, the financial allure is undeniable. Their first fight generated over $600 million. Even in their 40s, a rematch could be a massive pay-per-view draw, especially if marketed correctly. Two legends, one last time. Sources close to Pacquiao claim he's open to the idea, especially if it takes place in the Middle East or Asia, where he enjoys massive support. Mayweather, known for choosing his moments wisely, might consider it, but only if the financials are right and the risks low.